Welcome back, gang, to Transport Fever 2. Lonely Pines here. We're down at the timber farm, so we haven't actually been down here since the beginning episodes. So, first thing we need to do today, we're still running horse and wagon up here. You can see over here, I don't know if we've got any much sound going on. Let's fix that, eh? I can't hear much. But you can still see we've got the horse and wagon going on. Maybe it's just really quiet because they're horse and wagons. So I think we need to address this right now. Manage the vehicles. It still makes good money, this line. What have we got on here? We've got 12 altogether, and we are going to replace those with, you guessed it. Actually, now we only need, we could actually run this steam flatbed. It does 6, 6, 6. They all do 6. Is there any benefit to running this? No. In fact, I think we'll just go this one. It's a bit cheaper. Yeah, do you want to replace them all? Sure do. There we go. We're making good bank at the moment anyway. I love this tree farm. And you can see down here the junior saplings are growing. Yep, we'll go with that. So we do have a spare farm down here that we can hook up potentially as well. We are getting full connection from these guys. We are sending up to here. What are we doing with it all? Well, Montague needs tools. We've established that there's a tool factory all the way over here. That's no good for us. So today we are going to start potentially phase 1 of maybe 3 or 4 phases. We'll see how we go. But you can see that Bernie and Monto also need tools up here. Bongaree need tools. Whether or not we send tools from here. But we are going to send this all the way down to Penrith here, where the tools factory is. So it means a big train, a big line. And that is going to be phase 1, because it's going to be able to do a down and return. Bang, that's going to make great bucks, because we don't have to run a mix consist either. Next is we're going to have a phase where we actually send a line down here to Townsville, where they also need tools. Now this also means we can send tools down to Kalbarri or not. Maybe not. We'll decide that when we get to it later. The other thing is, one of the phases is, because we're going to be doing this, we need to establish this station as a bigger cargo station from that point. Not only that, but we saw last time we needed to potentially fix this junction and maybe add another part of the line down, just because they're getting stuck. You can see he was waiting as well, so he's, he was waiting, but you can see that we need to potentially shift all this stuff to the left and put in another cargo platform, or put in some more rail for the platform and another platform on top of that, and then put all that infrastructure back in. So that's what we're up to today. We're looking at, I just tidied up this a little bit too before you guys jumped on. I did want to paint all that up. We'll get to it eventually. But we're up to this one. This is possibly going to be a phase 1 to 3, maybe even 4 by the time we get this line in and established. And then we need to establish this and get all that fixed up. And then we need to get tools out to Bernie, Monto, Bongaree, potentially. I think that's it for up here. No one else needs tools. They need combats and goods. Yeah, so I think that's it. We'll get into it. Okay, so how are we going to do this today? Well, potentially, and here's the thing, I just realized that Montague need fuel as well, and we have this oil well here that we can potentially send on the same line, so we could run a dual cargo line down here. Now I don't know if I want to come up around this way and head down so we can hit Bright whenever we need to put goods there. The other thing is, I don't know if it really matters. At one point we're going to have to hook these guys up by train. Whether or not we do Berry, Bright, Montague, I don't know. So I think this is going to be a much more tasteful line. It's got a bit of a dip. That's quite a hill, isn't it? So we could run along the side of the mountain. This is probably the safest way to go. But bugger safe. Look at the views we get. So we're going to come past here. What I think we should do is put in a central cargo station once again and dispatch from there. Or we could just run line to line and figure out those cargo stations later on. The reason why I say that is because I don't know what I want to do down here. Whether or not we truck this down into here and we bring, yeah, we train it from here. That is quite lower. That would mean it'd probably be better to run up here like we said and around and down. That's a long distance. Today I think let's just get the line in and let's get it established as going one back and forth. It's quite a hill there too. Let's bring up our Hill Valley Hill. Right. So we've got this massive lump right in the middle and we want to get through here to this side, which, mind you, is potentially about the same height as that, just with this huge green mountain in the way. Okay. Okay. These bits here I can see that we can tunnel through. Oh, it's going to be tough, I tell you that. Okay. We just have to make a decision and go with it, I think. It could lead Penrith into having its own cargo station on here fixed as well, and we could truck into Penrith and go from there. But for the moment, we are going to need to join up to this line. That is quite... Let's just check out what's going on here, because that's quite a run. Say if we want to pull off here and head up. Don't want to do that. I need a bit of track. That's flat. That's... We want that. I'm okay with the gradual. If we can keep it gradual, I'm okay with that. So in fact, I think we will. We'll turn this into a massive goods station. Will we? I mean, nothing's going to be better than just picking up and dropping off straight from the horse's mouth. I'm trying to limit the amount of stations I put in. Trying to set it up more like hubs here and there. What to do? It's only a little bit further. But they do have to truck them down. Unless we put in a shunting train. You know what? To start with, we'll just put it in here like I said. So buildings, we can revisit it next episode in one of the other phases if we want to move it. Now I do want a large one. It's going to be a little bit more expensive. Catenary, we don't want a catenary. Let's go back to quarter speed too. Let's get things ticking along again. We don't want to be stuck in the same era. Now for this, we want to get our direction lined up. We're going down around there, aren't we? Past Bright. Yeah, okay. So it doesn't matter too, as long as we're in the vicinity. That's already going underground there, see? Better if we can keep it at that height. I can do that. I'll keep it potentially down this way because we still might come down to this line here. And head up. Let's go there. There. Let's just keep it here, and I can fix the road. I can bring the road up to it, and we'll do that with the magic power of terrain manipulation. Yep, just like that. I'm actually going to get rid of that road. Okay, and I'm going to put this in. Actually, before we do that, I want to put a bigger building on this. Okay, so we want, give me that, delete that. Give me a bigger cargo building for the moment. You will do beautifully. Okay. Yep. I wish it gave you the options to put bigger cargo buildings on it when you're placing it. Do we want to turn the turning button on? Yep, we certainly do. That's horrendous. Better. And you know what would be even better if we could get something like this. Yeah, it's kind of got a bit of character. It's not the greatest, but it's not the worst. It's a temporary solution potentially because we're going to come down here again anyway and turn it into a hub. I think I like that idea better. And then I think on top of that, we can actually then turn this into a port itself. We've got one here, but I think having a port here would make sense as well. Okay, let's continue on with it. Let's just get phase 1 done in and placed today. Now we're going to bypass Bright for the moment. These guys will need passenger services. Whether or not we run the cargo down the same passenger line, I don't know. All signs point to running the line down here because it's just A, bit more direct, but B, it's just a lot more flatter, isn't it? But we can come straight down on the side of this mountain. Might look quite nice, you know. Yeah, do it. Do it. We're not here to play safe. We're here to make things look cool and have a good time doing it, aren't we? Certainly are. Alright, how do you want to do... Seeing as we're going to run along the side of this mountain to try and keep the height sorted, we can do a gradual down through there and up there. Yeah, okay. So we can give you a bit of turn this way. I'll have to clean out some of the trees most likely as well. We're going to have to get a road. Look at that. It wants you to sink straight down. Look at that. The sinking. Give a bit of turn. Come down even further. If you're going to come down, just come down. Again. Whoops. I've got an idea. That's a long sink. I've got an idea. You keep saying that. What's the idea? Configure it. Let me get the right building I want in first. This potentially won't be staying here either. We could end up putting a hub in around here. But for the moment, I don't see the point in that. Actually. No, we can convert it later if we want. Convert it now. Okay, we can do that now. We can make it a through station. Give me that. And that. Yep. Leave it. Okay, give me this road. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, but I kind of want to just bridge straight over the top of this. And then we'll smooth it. I'm hoping this will work. Oh, it's even given me like this. I'm okay to take that, but I think we won't take that reddy color. We'll take this more steel color. Yep. Do we want it curved? I don't think it matters. Adds a bit more character. And then I actually want to line the road pretty much. We can actually bring you straight, I think, like such, and then we'll line this back up here. Will we? We want to go down though, don't we? Yeah, we do. You're not wrong there, champ. Okay, how do you want to do that now? I know how to do it. The best way would be just to come straight up here to a road already established. Yep. Exactamundo. Look at that. Look at us go. We don't even need you to be that steep. So I want to bring you around. Voila. Okay. And then he can actually also... It's a horrible junction. Something like that, you know, we can decorate it all in here, make it look a bit more, you know, sawmilly. Okay. Give it a bit of a smoothage. But that should be talking to that, and that's exactly what I want now. Perfect. Also, for sanity values, let's assets, this one. Let's just paint in a few trees. Give me like we've got a lot of stuff there, haven't we? Give me like that, yeah. For the moment anyway. Okay, that's potentially too much, but I'm okay with that for the moment until we send this right through. Now, the hardest part is going to, we'll need to retain these walls, that's for sure. The hardest part now is going to be setting up this line. Oh yeah, look at that straight up. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Catenary, no. I'm okay with slight, like we can run it as a slight incline decline, but anything steeper we don't want. So we're gonna have to head over to here straight away. Look at the dip we get straight up. Okay, you okay there? Now, what bridge are we gonna run on? It's quite a high bridge, so we need something that suits. It's this big concrete thing. No. Well, that would work if we had it half mountain, half like retained. It's not horrible, you know. We can actually, I could build this side of the landscape up to it. Do it. I'll show you what I mean. So, give me this one. Yep. Nope. Just like this. Okay. I don't like how that's done that, but we can potentially just smooth it. If we double track that, it'll probably look a lot better. Are we okay with that? I'm not okay. I don't like it actually. But I will leave this end piece here and just get rid of that. And now that we've raised it up, I might actually just put a proper bridge in it. Yeah, I thought it would look a lot better than it did, and it didn't. Right, let's get something. That screams cargo and industrial. Righto. Steel bridges is where we're sticking. We're sticking with the steel bridges. Okay, so we are running along the side here. That's a big... We're gonna have to start coming down. Yeah, definitely. Just a gradual tunnel. Like, there's lots of good bridges, tunnels, bridges. We'll clear out some trees around it. Keep the same bridge theme, thanks. Keeping this gradual coming down the mountain. It's a big... This is going to be a long line. Okay, give me this one again. More tunneling. I'm okay with that. As long as we can make it, if we can get down to about here by the time we pop out through the middle. And I think that'll make for a really nice... Oh, it might have to be just a touch steeper. We'll see how we go. Whoa, that's really coming out. So that's going to be quite a big tunnel there. I'm okay with that. Actually, was he quite aggressive then? Yeah, we can't have that. I thought I said it. Okay. Let's just try that again. think we might just make this, you know. Apologies for my throat today. A little bit croaky. But I think we're good once we get to about here. Let's and then we can kind of maybe swoop around and skirt down this way. We're gonna need to, where's our height map? Because yeah, we want to try and maybe stick to this line over here. So if we can skirt over to here. What height are we running at? So we probably could have potentially, we can hit the flat here. I don't mind a bit of bridge as long as it comes up to a hill there, and it is. So I can handle a bridge here. This one. As long as I don't have too much swoopy curviness like that. That's a bit, it's a bit bowing things around. Just fix this junction up. Okay. That's better. Fix your bridge. Ooh, that's red. I don't mind the green. We could run the green. Okay, so he's in. Coming through here, I want to bring up this again just so I can see where I'm skirting to, which is here. And which is good because I can, I'll backfill that. We kind of wanted to be higher though, didn't we? We can, oh look. It doesn't matter if we're low, we're going to have to cut through a lot of this anyway. It's going to be quite costly, but it is what it is. So we're here, coming around. I mean, it's going to have some great scenic views. I do love a good mountainside train. Okay. Keep going. We're heading up again. Okay, keep going. We're just wending our way down this valley. Less attractive views here. It's true, we're plowing straight for the mountain. Where we want to come through. If we can avoid a lot of the thick potential stuff, we can maybe cut through here. We're not going to be able to avoid that mountain, but you know what I mean. We may need to come up just a touch, but we'll see. It's just... Oof. Yeah, that's a big tunnel, isn't it? Keep coming this way. It's going up. Oh. It's costly. Just see what happens if you pull it all the way to there. Wowzers. That's a... I mean, that is... the quickest way to get through that mountain. Also 15 million. Not that I'm worried about it, but do we really want trains in tunnels for that long? I don't think we're going to be able to avoid it. Not unless we come through this way around the back like we said. So that might be an option later on. I'm not worried about the money now. Like we may... oh jeez, I tell you what. Eating into our budget. But that's a big tunnel. That's half the distance is underground. Let's see if we can come up with something a touch better. We might have to pull it back and head up that hill just a little bit before coming down it. I don't want the trains having to go up and down too many hills though. But it's the risky kind of take, isn't it? Can we not? I don't mind the slight incline, you know, I can handle that. Well, that's what you're getting there. Your slight incline. Yeah, okay. And I can cut through here because we're still on slight incline. Yep. How do you want to get past that? How does that affect your track? I'll tell you what, put the actual track in. I don't think it does. I think it's not too bad. How does that look? Makes the road humpy. I'm okay with the road hump. It's not my problem. Right, that's where we're going there. And then... oh, there's a road there, that's why. Okay, what have you done there? How about we delete you first? I don't know where you came from. I want to fix up this too. Pause. See ya. Bye. Goodbye. He's like, I was almost there. I was almost in. You were never in, champ. You were never almost there. Right. Give me this now. Oh, no, you don't want to do that. What happens if we start to bring you flat? I wonder if we could just... oh, then we just... we're going back underground then, aren't we? I was going to cut it underground. Let's just see what happens. Potentially we can just gorge out like a valley. Potentially, I said. Come down. Yeah. That's exactly what I wanted you to do, so we can just bridge over that now. Yep. Take it. Put the road back in. These poor fellas. Look at that. It keeps giving me these cute little steel ones. I'm okay with it doing that. But I don't want to... I don't think we need a box one. I don't think we need that either. Red? Stone, maybe. Oh, that's cute. But no. I think a train will fit under that, will it? It might actually. You know what? If we don't like the look of that and a train doesn't fit, we can change that. But I'm okay with... I prefer that bridge. Okay. Give it a bit of the smoothing. It's probably going to be a touch lumpy, this line, until we get everything else sorted, but I'm okay with that at the moment, just because potentially the line may bypass this and come down to here like we said, so we can go through and flatten it all out, level it all out anyway. But let's get you plugged in now. Bang, you're in. Give me a touch more smoothage going on. Okay, so we now have the monstrous rail line across the back side of this, like the back spine, I like to call it. That will be really pretty. Let's now get a tool line set up going into Montague. Now we have a road established through the forest and back out, but we might just put in a little bypass one so we get a bit of a triangle working. And we might actually ship them in a triangle motion. Will we? No, we'll just do a shunter straight up and down. So I might actually come in this way, which means we can now cargo. We can beef up these lines just a little bit. Yeah, okay. And we'll just do a truck drop off. Montague's not a huge place at the moment. Okay, and we are going to be dropping tools to... we'll bring it down a side street. We won't go straight into the middle of town. I think here looks pretty good. So we can potentially come into town. Don't talk about it, just do it. Yep, you're not wrong. Let's continue you out that way. Do you need to be that probably. Let's get you going there. Yep, like that. Switch to a bit of this. We'll come in just here. Beautiful. Okay. So hopefully he'll come down, in, back out. Put the line in now. You're not wrong. Okay, we're going for a lightish bluish color. This one. We are going to go from there. Perfect. Excellent. Down to Montague. So this will actually just be called Tools. Truck. Mont. Delivery. Lovely. Are we thinking just one long train for the moment? Probably, just to get the lines established, get everything set up and get it motoring and moving along. Okay, so let's go this line. Now because we are timber, we're going to go this browny color. And what a long line this is going to be. We are going to need something big, something hefty, and eventually it'll have to be double tracked. Right. That's a lot. That's almost the map. Probably 2/3 of the map, just a bit over. How are we going to call this one? Timber? Yeah, because we're turning wood into planks, so we'll call it timber train. And this is going to be Mont to Pen to Mont. Do we need to do 3 times? Just put it. And it is going to be called production / delivery, but we'll leave it at production. Just put prod. Take out that Mont. It's only going between the two. Okay, done, done, and done. Now, we did have a truck stop here, so let's firstly establish cargo. We're going to use these ones, and we're going to go 4. And they are going to go on blue one, tools, truck, Mont delivery. Perfect. Now, we can hit play again, please. You guys are going to have your work cut out for you, so we might turn 12 into like 16 or whatever. And we might turn 4 into whatever else. I actually don't mind this little setup we got going on up here. I think with a bit of decorating, a few buildings put in, it could look quite nice, you know. Retain the wall. Yeah, I think that'll look really good. Assets, can we retain it now? Maybe. Might have to do a bit of fiddling, a bit of playing around. Let's go with this brick, Acer block, stone. No, we used the stone already. Use something different. Planks. No, use this one. Yeah, try that. Let's go about 18 by 40. How do you want to do this? Exactly like that. Give it a bit of a turn. So if we go 1 here, we'll go just underneath the road. For this one we will anyway. So put him in. Then I'll show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to double the thickness. But we are actually going to come up. Like so. To get that kind of an effect. Now, give me this 10 wide. We're leaving it at that? Possibly. Just leave it. You can see what the effect is we get anyway. Not too bad. Don't mind that. We're still hooked up, so we're good. Right, let's I don't hate it. I don't mind it. This is a bit ugly here. We might fix that up later. I might be able to bring this one up. You know, this part of the brick wall. I might bring it up. I just, in case the roads need upgrading and they don't work, we'll have to delete them out and put it in. That's why I don't do a lot of decorating now, because once roads and stuff get upgraded, then we can go ham, we can go nuts. But I'll end up having to pull things back out and redo them otherwise. But you know, you can see the kind of effect you get. It's not too bad. It's quite nice actually. Train. That's what we're doing. So, if that's the case, we might just have to put it on a temporary depot up here. Yes. Put it on this side too, if we can, please. Yep, okay. Lovely. Tracks. I can hear the dog doing something. It's probably destroying a couch. Not horrible, not great, but it's okay, it's temporary. Right. This is going to need to be a beefy train. What have we got? We don't have diesels. We don't have electric. We have steam. We've got this Russian Class S. At the beginning of the 20th century, stocks of high-quality coal were running low. This locomotive was designed in such a way that it could be also operated with inferior coal. It's got 140 kilonewtons of tractive effort, 880 kilowatts, and it does 115. 150 kilonewtons, 75. This is not... Yeah, okay. The old 10-wheeler is still it's a beast of a train, isn't it? The 10-wheeler. 160 kilonewtons. Let's go with this. It's new. It looks fun. You want to keep it the same color? Yeah, just do it. I don't know if we're going to need to run 2 trains, potentially. We might have to double head it. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments below if we think we should double head it. I don't know how this is going to go. Let's go cargo. So, in terms of stake cars, flat car with side stakes. So that came in the 1900s. It takes 12, 8. And it would be the biggest one. Yeah, we'll go with the big one. It is 10 tons. That is 12 tons. We'll go with the 12 ton. 12. Add. So 12 capacity. We're keeping an eye on this. At the moment, we're not... See, our gradient is not... At no point are we really high gradient, but we're probably about medium gradient, aren't we? But that's to do with speeds anyway, I think. On the flat, on the medium, on the high. It's all about the same. Keep adding them. We're going to need a big train here. Mediocre. Okay, highs down to... We don't want to dip below 80. We've got a capacity of 156. Do I want to add a couple more? Should we give that a go? It's a big train. Let's go with 190 capacity for the moment. Just see how we go. Set it on the line. Timber Montpen. And let's ride it on out. Whoops. Hey ladies and gents, me Van Ham here again. Just letting you know that I did realise that when I put this train together, I forgot to put the actual goods wagons on the back of it, or on it at all, just so we could start bringing tools back. Just to let you know that I did rectify this straight after I finished the episode, so I just want to throw it in just in case you were wondering. I'm not that much of an idiot. Sometimes I am. I think I just got a little bit ahead of myself during the episode, but you can definitely see here we have tool wagons on the back, and I want to make sure that we're actually potentially going to get some tools started here. So let's just... Yeah, so production is happening. It'll take a little bit for the shipment to kick in. I think we're good otherwise. Let's have a look here. I think our... Just have a look. We've put these ones on it, yep. So we put this box car on it here, which will bring tools back for us. So it'll just take a little bit of time for that to get kicked in. But I just wanted to throw this in just so you had seen that phase 1 is actually complete properly. So we can move on with it later. Now, what's going to be a big question is, and I know this is a little bit added extra, but what's going to be the big question is, eventually do we just put in a dedicated tools train that only brings tools up? Or do we put in another train exactly like this, so we run 2 with box cars and with flatbeds? So that's potentially what we're gonna have to work out when we get to Bernie and Monto as well. But I just wanted to throw this in. I know this is a little bit added extra, or it might be over the top of just where I've built the train. Actually, I'll put it in, but yeah, I'll tell you this much: the train is in the blue. Just even doing that, what it's doing, it makes for 40 planks. The first drop off it made 1.7 million just for 40 planks. So it is going to be a money earner. It will just take a little bit of time to get bedded in. Hopefully, we can start to see the shipment start to work, because we're going to be shipping it back and then transporting it to the town itself. So fingers crossed that's about to kick in. Okay, on with the show. Hit the right button. Oh, this will be impressive. It already is impressive. It looks cool. This is gonna be a big train. The biggest one yet. I'm excited. I love the big trains. Can't wait till we get some like modern day locomotives and hauling. Oh, is that a bit chunky? Oh no, it's just wobbly. I thought it was a bit of a chunky track. Still coming, still coming. This is like a Mary Poppins shed. It's like when she reaches into a bag and pulls out a lamppost. Very cool indeed. And we're going to ride it. Yep, let's ride it now. Well, ladies and gents, that's it. That's phase 1 in the books. Phase 1 of this particular phase anyway. A whole episode just to put one line in, but it's quite a big line. I'll probably have to do some tidying up, fixing up, if you know it's probably not smooth. I try and add the way I build it as I go to try and be it smooth, so you have to do less fixing later on. But I think it's going to be, you know, we knock a couple of these trees down and we get such a pretty view out there. Oh, we'll make it look really nice. Yeah, these trees are going to kill us. We'll knock them down, don't worry. We'll decorate, we'll tidy it up, we'll make it look fantastic. Probably get double tracked at some point. But that's it. Yep, like I said, phase 1 done. Thanks for joining me today. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification for more content, daily or not. Whether or not it's coming daily, don't know. Just depends on life. You know how it is. But I'll keep them flooding out the gates as quick as I can anyway, because I'm enjoying playing it, and I hope you're enjoying watching it. But that's it. That's all we've got for phase 1 of the timber line. Tools line? The timber tool line. Yep. Let's get through the tunnel. We must be hitting the flat section-ish here now. Yeah, this is nice. Oh, we've just popped out of the mountain now. Okay, we're gonna head through the valley. Yep, okay. I'm just gonna leave this go until we pull into the station. Enjoy some tunes, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay safe wherever you are around the world, and stay glued to your screen.